Well, we all know it's difficult to watch a loved one struggling with a disease like Parkinson's and feeling as though you can't do anything to help. But one man found a unique way to give his wife the ultimate show of love and support by enrolling himself in a clinical study that may one day help to find a cure. Marc Jaffe is a physician who was diagnosed with Parkinson's 3 years ago, and Marc Jaffe is her husband, and they are here to share their story. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, Karen, you are a doctor, so you know well the importance of clinical studies. Why is this one so important?
Well, because at this time we don't have anything except we don't have anything that addresses a cure for this disease. All we have is treatments of symptoms. And this study is an important study that's actually going to hopefully identify biomarkers of the progression of Parkinson's, which will then aid in finding a cure.
And this study is through the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and it's looking for people who were newly diagnosed with Parkinson's and people without the disease for a control group. Marc, when you first heard about this clinical study, you did not want to be involved. Why?
Well, part of the study is a spinal tap, what they call lumbar puncture, and I'd had a previous bad experience with one for a previous surgery that I had, just a knee surgery, and so I was a little hesitant to go through this kind of procedure and have to go through it again and again throughout the study.
Because it's a 5-year commitment that they ask. But something changed your mind. What was it?
Well, I didn't have an anniversary present for my wife 1 year, so I figured I ought to do something. But no, once Karen, I wanted to help, you know, and the way that I can help was to participate in the study. So I signed up, and you know, it's been a great experience.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because you've been going through it heroically, even though you did have to, the spinal wasn't as scary the second time around.
Yeah, well, they have a very, the system's a little different, and they have a more advanced a needle that's specifically designed for this, and so they have a much reduced incidence of side effects from that. So I could go for one every day. It's
Wow, that's quite an endorsement.
I won't, but I could.
Karen, as Marc alluded to, he gave this to you as a surprise anniversary gift. How did he tell you?
Well, I had asked him about 6 months earlier when I had heard the PPMI study was coming out. He categorically said no, he wouldn't, because of his previous experience. So I just left it alone. And then on our anniversary this past September, we were out to dinner, and he handed me this envelope, and I opened it up, and there was his enrollment for the PPMI study. And I started crying.
Because what did it mean to you that he had done this? Well,
it's a frustrating thing, I'm sure, for couples who, you know, one person has an illness and the other person doesn't. And it means that he has a participation in helping me and many, many other people that have this disease, and hopefully finding answers to what we're looking for.
We want to let our viewers know, for more information about this clinical study, you can go to our website, foxnews.com/weekend, and you can find out much more about it. Karen and Marc Jaffe, thanks so much for coming in and sharing your personal story with us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.